Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome along to the Warriors Podcast, your weekly podcast where two neurotic people talk about their stresses, anxieties, and generally slag each other off a bit. My name's Barry Dodds. She is called Hayley Ellis.
Yeah, or good afternoon, or good evening. Whenever you listen to this, Barry, we can't presume it's a morning just because we record in the morning.
I know. I like to think people sit and listen to this on the train on a Monday morning on their way into work, and they just feel like better about their lives.
Would you feel better about your life if you're on a train?
Yeah, but they're just listening to us going, you know what, I could be them. Like,
I could be them.
I could be them. And and then they go and do their shift at Weatherspoons or whatever, and just think I'm doing so much better than them. So
yeah, and they'd be right. I'm still recovering. I went to a wedding, didn't I, at the weekend?
Oh yeah,
it was so much fun. But it was like a full weekend thing. But on the Saturday,
full weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah, it said on my invite. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't get one.
No, you weren't invited, Barry. So, on the Saturday. So we all stayed... So, several of us were staying in a cottage together. And on this Saturday day, we were like, what should we do today? I tell you what, because we're drunk a little bit on Friday night, we'll all go for a nice little walk. Now, this lovely couple, Ewan and Matt, they were like, oh, we like to walk. Do you want to come with us? So a load of us were like, yeah, thinking they know this walk. They've done it before. Right? We're in safe hands. They hadn't done it before. We started off on the walk. Now, I was with Harriet Dyer, a friend of the show.
Can I just interrupt at this point and just say, because I don't think it gets said enough, but Harriet is not only one of the best eggs going in comedy, proper sound, but also a proper good comic. I didn't see her for a few years, like we didn't work together, and then I just worked with her out of the blue one day. It was like, holy shit, she good.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Harriet says.
She's excellent, and she's also a such great company. We had an absolute blast. But anyway, so me, her, and then Brendan Reese was there, and he was like, well, I'll join you on this little walk. Now, he had to get back to Manchester because he was taking his nephew somewhere. So he just thought, as we all thought, this will be a half an hour walk max. Just walk around the reservoir. Brennan's wearing all cream, by the way. Cream pants, white trainers. So we start the walk. An hour and a half into the walk, we were like, this isn't ending. This isn't ending, right? This has been nice, but an hour and a half we've been walking for, and then the end, there's no end in sight.
Haven't turned round at any point to come begin the return leg.
So Brennan whacked his phone out, and he went, oh my God, we're not even halfway round yet. He said, I've got to get back. He's like, I'm going to have to go back. And I was like, no, surely not. I was like, we'll just keep going forward. Brennan was like, no, honestly, trust me, we need to go back. And I was like, I'm not going back. We've just walked that way. So me and Harriet and a fella kept on walking. Brennan went back. Do you know how long the walk was?
Go on.
3 hours and 40 minutes.
It's a fucking hike.
9 miles.
With a hangover.
9 miles we walked.
Oh,
At one point, there was a woman, because they were having like marathons going on at the same time. She goes, oh, there's a vending machine, like a vending machine in the forest. It felt like a mirage. Harriet's like, I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
What do you mean a vending machine in the woods?
I'm not joking, like in a little cabin.
What was it plugged into?
Well, it was there, and it definitely was real, because Harriet seen it and her fella as well. Yeah. Anyway, so we got a Lucas but 3 hours, 40 minutes. I had blisters on my feet.
I was going to say, what were you wearing on your feet? Because
Well, they had walking shoes, but listen to this. I've recently bought walking shoes because I always take my daughter out places and I'm sick of getting all crap on my trainers. You know, I love my trainers very much. So I thought, I'm going to get a pair of walking shoes. And I thought, I'll try them out at this wedding. Wrong day to try out a new pair of shoes.
ruined them.
Threw out 3 hours 40 in a new pair of shoes. It's like an army endurance test.
I had something similar not too long ago. Me and my friend Lauren and my friend Bex, we went and did something called... Have you heard of champing?
That sounds like something from the Urban Dictionary that you'd do
No, it's not.
after a couple of bottles of vodka. What is it?
It's like this conservation thing where they get old deconsecrated churches, as in churches just in the middle of nowhere that had just been stood, and they just rent them out. It's literally just the shell of the church. It's all watertight, but there's no electrics. There's no toilets in them. They've got like a sort of these sort of portable toilet things in there.
So hang on. So you're paying someone to squat?
Sort of, because it's like it's a thing where they're trying to, like, these buildings would just be left to rot, so it's like a conservation thing. So it's not exactly the Hilton, it is just the shell of a church that you're staying in. So we were staying.
Sorry to keep you interrupting. I just think that's like me going, yeah, do you want to
Sleep in my
stay in
shed.
this church? Yeah. Give me 30 quid. Like, is it a legit organisation?
Yeah, it's a proper thing. Yeah,
A man called
champing.
Brian.
I'll post some pictures of it on the Patreon account so you can see what it looks like. I mean, like, we went in, there was a fucking wasp's nest. That was the first thing we found. We were like, oh, it looks so beautiful. Opened the doors, the big and the oh, fuck's sake. But we went out for a little boat ride on a little canoe. All three of us got on the canoe. We thought, oh, this will be a nice little gentle road down the stream, and ended up 6 miles downriver because it was a fast flowing river.
I mean, at least you had a nice, dry, warm hotel to go back to. Oh no, you're going back to a derelict church with a wasp. How much did you pay to stay in this?
I can't remember. It wasn't cheap.
And do you get a key? Because what's stopping anyone from staying in there if it's derelict?
Oh yeah, it's locked. It's all,
Right, okay.
It's all locked up. It's owned by the Church Conservation Trust. But it's weird. It's creepy because obviously it's a.
Well, you're in there, yeah.
Right, should we do some other people's worries?
Sorry, did anything happen while you were in there?
Well, because it was because we've all got a sort of interest in the paranormal, and I'd like to say I experienced some of the paranormal things that happen in the evening, but I decided to drink for the first time in 2 years and got absolutely bollocksed and fell asleep.
I don't know why you pay for these experiences, Barry, and you can have the same experience with 12 cans of special brew at home in front of Most Haunted. Hey, before we go into Worries of the Week, we need to address the competition. It's not ended yet. I'm giving it another couple more weeks because we're getting more entries in.
Keep
the competition,
coming in. Yeah,
they keep coming in.
I think people are a couple of weeks behind. We do everything that we can to make sure that we get one out weekly, just to keep it up to speed. Everyone else is a month behind. So listen, we're having a week off in a few weeks because Hayley's
It's half term.
yeah. She needs a break.
Well, it's just impossible to do anything when we.
Yeah.
So we'll be off for maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? From the Monday episodes, Patreon. If you're a patron, you get one every week, no matter what. No matter what happens, you get an episode every Friday on Patreon.
Have you been drinking?
Show
me that bottle of wine. Right? Let me check the seal on that.
Anyway, competition we want the Warriors to grow this year. We want to increase our Patreon numbers and we want to make bigger and better things. So we asked you to get involved in the advertising. So basically send us your way of advertising the Patreons. So far, we've had a tattoo of the Warriors logo on their leg.
Incredible.
We've had a giant banner, which Barry's going to do something with. We've had a bumper sticker that someone's made themselves, but in the back of the car. 2 more entries this week. I'm going to put them on the Instagram. Someone owns a bus company, right? How amazing is it? In fact, let me get their name because I want to give them full credit for this.
Do you know what, Haley? I was thinking about this, and thank fuck I didn't slag off bus drivers in the last public one. Thank God we could be on the front of trains right now had I not said that
I know.
I was a miserable bastard.
So, lovely David, who owns or is a manager at Sounds Travel, the best form of transport in the Northwest, I think, Barry.
Sounds Travel.
Don't slag him off when he's done
No,
this.
I think that's such a good thing. Sound travels. That's really good. Well done.
Yeah. Anyway, at the front of one of his buses, he's put, you know where it'll have like the route they're travelling to?
Yeah.
He's put at the Warriors pod on the front of the bus.
That's great.
So when people see the bus driving, they'll see at Warriors pod, which is all our sort of
they'll be
Instagram.
stood at a bus stop trying to work out how they're actually going to get to Liverpool as it drives past them. It's amazing, but it might genuinely affect your business. Don't go bankrupt trying to advertise the podcast because nobody knows where your bus is going.
But anyway, yeah, thank you for that. And what is funny is when the bus drives past and it doesn't stop for him, then they'll tweet us, "You've just drove past me." At the Warriors pod.
Got to sleep
So
on
thank
my own
you.
in this country lane. Do you know any churches?
So thank you for that, David. Also, another one on Instagram. Alison is a painter and decorator, and basically what she'd done is she's painted on a wall that she's decorated, listen to the Warriors podcast before she paints over it under a different colour. So under their wallpaper, whatever, when they take it off in years to come, that'll be on there. So I said to her, can we read this out? Do you mind if we I won't say your name. And she said, say my name. I've got too much work on, so it might make my life a bit easier.
Worries of the week. Worries of the week. You got a lot to worry. Worries.
Okay, well, listen, it's not really worry, this one. It's more just I briefly mentioned this when we were talking at the live show, but I was having a look at the Twitters. The Twitters? The Twitters? It's not even called
X
Twitter
it's called
anymore.
now, Barry.
X. I was having a look at the Warriors account on X, and I noticed something that I had noticed. Now, I've mentioned before that obviously the algorithms and it picks up, and because the Warriors one shared, right, you keep on going. I keep getting videos from Fight Haven and disturbing videos, right, and I keep on seeing fucking adverts for Spanx. Right, looking at all these trousers, right? Honestly, I do. They keep coming
I know,
up.
but I don't know how because I've never looked at them.
I know.
So you must be looking at them. Go on.
I noticed, because I didn't understand this bookmark thing, and I was like, we've got 4 bookmarks. What are the bookmarks? And I went and had a look. Now, be honest with me, Haley. Have you bookmarked something for me to see? As like a little joke. You know how sometimes you do a joke that you'll never see the punchline to? You're just like, oh, they'll find that in the future and I'll never get to see the fruit. So, like, for example, getting somebody's notebook backstage at a gig when they're on stage and drawing like a big cock and balls in some of the last pages. You know what I mean?
That you have done to me several times.
And I'll never be there to see the reaction. But,
Do you know, go on, before you tell me this, Alison June Smith wrote in the middle of my notebook, and Alison's an absolute delight, and she wrote a lovely message, but I was like, this is in the middle of my pod. And it was like, thanks so much, I love you, Alison. And I was like, this is so nice, but it's right in the middle of my pod. Go on, what have I bookmarked? I can't even remember. I might have done it ages ago and forgot.
It's a really buff bloke in a gym working out, and it's all about weight loss and looking after yourself.
Oh no, that was probably for me to follow.
Oh, right. I thought it was a slam.
No, I'm trying to get into nutrition and stuff again.
Oh, right, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I genuinely wasn't being horrible.
Oh, do you know what? I either thought you were being horrible or you'd bookmarked it to watch this fit bloke. Like, no, I was like,
No, I'm trying to get into fitness, and I've also, you might notice, I've been bookmarking and done it on the wrong. I might do it on the wrong account every now and again. Hypnotist. I'm getting into hypnotist and fitness. So if the fitness doesn't work, I want to be hypnotised not to eat.
you're gonna be. Are you losing weight via hypnotism?
No, the hypnotist more is about confidence. So I'm hypnotising myself to have more confidence. This is my worry of the week, and it's related to fitness, actually. So I've got hypermobility, which means my legs bend backwards. Do you know, like when your bones bend different ways? So I can do all that and all that. You know, I'm bending my fingers here.
Oh!
Yeah. So I'm showing Barry.
Sorry.
So basically, my body's bent in different ways. But you know, when I went to the doctors because I was getting really bad pains in my knees at one point, this was years ago, and he sent me to like a specialist, and he went, just walk for us from one side of the room, and I took one step, and he went, yeah, you've got hypermobility. So from one step, he could tell my body was bending, like my legs were bending. I thought, I must walk so strange.
How have I not noticed this?
It's only because he's a specialist.
Can you stand? Do your legs? Is it like a fucking ball?
No, not at all. It's just, I don't know. Because he's a specialist, so he just knows. It's not like I'm.
Oh right.
Anyway.
So I haven't seen you like walking around the backstage of a theatre anywhere, like a fucking velociraptor, like padding around. like, oh, look at Hayley. Yeah, she's getting ready for the gig. Yeah, either that, she's about to jump 20 foot over the venue.
Hayley's a human Mr. Slinky. Anyway, I've started running again recently, haven't I? To try and because I want to try and get fit and that again. This week, I bought the wrong shoes to the gym the other day. I've got like special running shoes, and I just had my normal trainers. So I thought, it'll be fine, just normal trainers. People running New Balances all the time. I've done something terrible to my knees. I cannot stand up. I googled it and it says it's runner's knees. Right. So I've done serious damage though, Barry. Like my boyfriend's like, oh my God, you're not even that old and you can't even stand up. I cannot get out of a chair, like without having to I can't put any pressure on my knees.
Do you want me to send you the form for the blue badge?
I've literally just been to Asda now and bought deep freeze, Nurofen and an ice pack. I can't bend down. So do you know, like my daughter's like, oh, it needs her shoes doing. Do you know, like break dancers when they're on the floor and they sort of spin round on the side? That's how I have to get up now. How long do I give it before I see? I probably should go to the doctors.
Do you reckon fucking striding around like Austin Pistorius or this with your bendy backwards legs, spinning around on the floor like fucking Diversity trying to get up? Yeah, I think go at the doctors here. Do you know what? Also, I think karma, take the piss out of my knee, enjoy it.
Maybe that's what it is. What do you use on your knees?
There's nothing. Just like, obviously, I get pain relief that now does nothing because I've been on it for so long. And there's just nothing you can do. What you need to do is just work out how to balance your weight when you're sort of like stood in a static position. Sometimes it can look a little bit weird the way that you stood because all your weight and your balance is on one way. But all your friends, nobody will like take the piss out your disability. Like, say you're like holding an award at the time and you look like you're doing fucking Swan Lake. None of them will Photoshop you into like, a tightrope in America or in the can or,
Have you finished? Anyway, that's my worry. So, we've said this before on the podcast, but if any doctors or medical professionals, this podcast is just basically me or you texting a mate going, I know you're a doctor, but any chance you can just tell us?
Have you ever had a mate who's a doctor and
I've got a nurse friend, and honestly, she gets harassed. And I message her. Oh my! Even before I had a kid, I must keep in touch with her once a month with a medical query. she's a sister as well. That's quite high up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite high up. It's quite high up. I've got a friend who's a doctor as well, and I have rang him on a couple of occasions in a panic asking for advice. And it's like, oh, God. It's the equivalent of when someone says to us, oh, go on then, tell us a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. But I won't stop doing it.
She can afford Booper, but she won't. She'll keep ringing her friends.
I wish I could afford Booper. I tell you now. I used to work for Booper. Did you know that?
Did you really? Oh, yes,
Yeah,
I did know this. I did know it, yeah.
And you got free medical. I think you got like free medical care when I was there. Anyway, I couldn't have timed it worse because I need it now.
Listen, if we've got any physiotherapists listening and you can have a look at Hayley's bendy legs, then get in touch. Also, if you've got anyone from the Jim Rose Circus listening, I think we've got an opportunity. We've got a proper little oddball for you here. Should probably be able to fit in a jar or something. Right.
I wish.
She'll be able to like jump over like 3 double-deckers with her spring-loaded bendy legs. Let's have a look at some worries from the listeners.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
This is the part of the show where you send us your worries and we make them much worse. If you have a worry and you're a Patreon, just DM us. You take the priorities. If, however, you are not, get to the back of the queue. Email us, theworriespodcast@gmail.com, or you can Instagram us, or you can tweet us. You can just tell us if you see us on the street, to be honest with you.
Carrier pigeon. Write it on a wall in an abandoned church. Before
we do these emails, we've had a bit of correspondence actually about episodes we've spoke about on the podcast. So we talked about you talked about weddings and having disposable cameras at weddings, and Harriet got in touch with us on Instagram, and she said, just listen to today's episode. Just pissed £13.25 up the wall, developing film from a disposable camera from a recent wedding. Had to take it to Max Spielman, which was a ball ache, and 65% of pictures were of the inside of my other half's dinner jacket.
All I'd say is, could be worse.
Yeah.
Because if I'd have been at that wedding, you'd have had several photos of me arse.
Are you sure it was inside a dinner jacket? Or was that...
What are you suggesting?
Anyway, we've had another email. They want to be anonymous.
All right.
And they've put, all right, you two. It says Orit, actually. Orit, you two.
All right, just narrow it down to where you're from. All right, Catherine.
It's not Catherine. This isn't so much of a worry as a repressed memory unlocked. After hearing about Barry's unfortunate mishap, turning Uranus into Saturn with his toxic toilet seat, that evoked the memory of a similar thing happening to me on a slightly worse scale. Ooh. So if you hadn't listened to that episode, that was a main episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Basically, I had a big OCD, a genuine OCD sort of panic attack sort of thing, in which I completely bleached my entire bathroom and then forgot about it and sat down on the toilet seat without completely forgetting I'd covered that in bleach as well, and I gave myself a big burnt baboon arse from sitting on the toilet seat.
So this has evoked a memory in this anonymous person. They say, I got a toilet seat fully burned into my arse while working in a local boozer. They've put in brackets, the clav, if Barry recalls it. So it's someone, is this you just writing in, Barry?
This is someone narrowing it down even more. You want to be anonymous, you've let on where you're from, and you're now narrowing it down to the pub. So we know the area you're from. I'm not going to say it, but I know where it is.
Right.
Hang on, this could
anyway.
be me brother. Tread careful.
So they got a toilet seat burned into their arse while working in a local boozer, where someone used the wrong chemical to clean the toilet. So whilst shitting, I ended up with a ring of pure fire around the target area, and the seat happened to be peeled off my backside in a very painful process by paramedics. The pain lasted a month or so, yet the memory still seems to haunt me.
Have you got any scars?
That's awful. Paramedics.
Do you know what? I bet even they were laughing.
Oh, I don't know if they would, you know. Would you? That's making me wince.
999, what's your emergency? I'm stuck to the bog. Look at you trying not to laugh. Look at you trying to be considerate. What do you mean you stuck to the toilet? I mean, I've literally welded my arse to the toilet seat. Did they have to winch him out first with the whole toilet on? Like, out of the...
Can you come down the clav? My arse is stuck to the shitter.
Has he got a tramp stamp that says Armitage Shanks now?
That is awful.
We shouldn't be laughing about this.
No, we shouldn't be laughing.
But you got a toilet stuck to your arse. It is funny.
Imagine that getting played on TV. 999, what's your emergency? Thank you for sharing your worry. Can we just do a shout out to Indy, who sent some photographs on AI of you? Yeah, they look a lot better than the actual reality of you.
All right. Just tread carefully here. Hang on. Just let me screenshot this.
No, not of me now.
And we'll compare it with some recent press shots.
I've told you, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My knees are hurting me, Barry. Don't not be that nasty. Right.
Anyway, you were saying don't be nasty. Okay, fine. You were saying that AI makes me look a lot better than the reality. Not being nasty.
Well, we'll put some of the pictures up on the Instagram and you can have a look at them.
Right. Listen, everyone. You've been a pleasure to talk at. Have a lovely week. We shall see you very, very soon. Don't forget, the Patreon is there to be joined to keep supporting and to keep this going, essentially. And we will see you.
Shout out to my friend Mo, who has actually joined.
She joined!
And she sent me a message going, because for fuck's sake, you happy now? Right? Because I seen she joined. So then I said, yeah, but you have to join for a year minimum. Yeah. Otherwise we give out another digit of your phone number. So...
Did you say,
I'm not pressurised.
I sent her a message as soon as she joined. I thought, oh, hello, nice to meet you at last. And she's done that thing where it hides your email address. What are you worried about, Mo? Why are you nervous?
And she sent me a voice note as well. After that, for fuck's sake, she sent me another one going, I don't want your card. Because if you join for 3 months, we send you a signed card, right?
I'll be honest with you, you get one after about 1 month most of the time. I just do them all in one go, regardless of how long you've been on. We're meant to wait 3 months for the cups, otherwise we make a loss of 17 quid. Some people have joined, I've sent it, and they've fucked off never to be seen again. It's very hard keeping...
Enjoy your brew this morning, listening to this for fruit.
I hope the handle snaps off and you burn your nuts.
Probably will, where you've bought them.
Same places you got yours. Shout out Vistaprint, discount code Warriors10. Right, thanks for joining, everyone, and we will see you very soon.
Bye! You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.